One of my buddies told me this week that I engaged in gastronomic wildcatting, which I actually really liked. I don't think so. All I'm doing is mimicking some classic techniques, and I'm showing how easy it is to do it right at home. Now, one of the all-time most luscious things on the planet is cassoulet, which is a bowl of beans, but it's a particular type of bowl of beans. White beans with garlic sausage and duck confit from France. Wonderful. All right, so first step in getting our cassoulet is to produce duck confit, and to do that, we need duck fat. So I have all of this absolutely disgusting looking stuff over here. It's all the skin and the fat from the 2 ducks that I just deboned and skinned out. And in my oven over here, I have roasting off all the bits and bones and everything, just drizzled with a little olive oil, 350 degrees. I'm going to get them nice and brown and toasty. That's going to be our stock. Now, check this out. Gross. There's probably your wildcat part. All right, over here. Now, duck fat or duck skin rather, is incredibly fatty. However, you do the right things to it, oh God, it's amazing. So, all I'm doing is putting this on about medium heat. I'm going to let all of this start rendering, and I'll come back in a few minutes and show you what it looks like. But what we're going to end up with is the next step in producing confit. And once you've had it, you'll be converted. You'll never want to do without it again. Take a few minutes and try this. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so our duck skin and duck fat has been sitting here simmering away. Again, well, it's really mainly hot oil, so I don't know if that's considered a simmer, but it's kind of been simmering. So this is what we're doing. It's had about, I'd say 30 to 45 minutes. And come here and take a look. Take a look. You see this? You just want to get rid of that. All that little foamy stuff on top. Now, almost everything else that's left in this pan is fat or the skin, which is becoming crispy. And you see the little tiny bits of broth that have rendered out? Almost all of that is actually going to evaporate. And so what we're going to end up with are the crispy bits of skin, which is almost like duck bacon. I mean, it's amazing. And the pure rendered fat, which is going to be used in our next little trick. Cassoulet. No, we're going to confit first, and then we're going to go to cassoulet. All right, so all you want to do at this stage is just skim off all the foamy stuff. That's just, the proteins that coagulate. We don't want that. And that's it. Just let it keep doing its thing. On occasion, give it a little stir, because the more it renders and the more the liquid evaporates, the more little bits and pieces want to stick to the bottom. And bad as that looks now, just wait. Just wait. It's worth it. We have duck fat. I love it. Okay, now this has gone for quite a while, and I've just left it on like medium-low heat. I've let it do its little thing. I skimmed off all that protein scummy stuff off the top, and I've waited, and if you see, there's no steam. That means all the moisture's out of there, and we have nothing but the crispy bits of skin and the pure duck fat. Now, we're ready. This, be super careful, this stuff is hot. We're coming right over here. Don't pour into a plastic bowl. It's not happy. It melts, trust me. Okay, so we're going to strain all this off. Oh no, I lost a crispy. And I want every last bit of this. So I'm scraping up the bottom of my pot. You can see how hot that still is. So what we have here is an absolutely delectable little treat, the crispy duck skin, which is a fabulous garnish for soups or for salads. Matter of fact, I want to do a winter pear salad with a balsamic vinaigrette and some of this crispy duck skin on top. Okay, so we're going to let this cool, and we're going to drain these off on paper towels, except for that one. I'll fish him out in a minute. Drain these off on paper towels, and then I'm going to store these really tightly covered in a cool, dry place, or if I've got a warmer place in my refrigerator, for just a couple days. They won't last any longer than that. This, however, this gorgeous duck fat, will last for quite some time. We're going to pour him into a little mason jar, and it will last in the freezer for a couple of months or in your fridge for several weeks. So you've got some time. Now, in my case, I am coming back. There we go. And I am going to confit a couple of little duck legs that I have. Now I've got to wait until it cools down, so that's going to be another video. But this is my purified duck fat. This is my crispy skin. Oh, wait. That's like duck bacon. Oh, delicious. And this is just one more step on the way to cassoulet heaven.